Welcome to our Premiership Roundup, and we start this week with Jedforest against Musselburgh at Riverside Park, where Robin Purdy was this afternoon and brings us this report.
There was an ex-players' lunch at Riverside today, leading to a decent-sized crowd who witnessed the first half dominated by scrum penalties. And the problem for the home faithful is that 7 of them were against Jed, which led to 6 penalty points for Musselburgh's Danny Owenson and a 34th minute yellow card for Paulo Ferreira after Michael Todd's patience had been tested once too often. And it was a Musselburgh scrum 2 minutes later which yielded their first half try, Jordan Lister crashing over from an advancing set piece. Jed were far from out of it though, despite their scrum woes. Clark Skeldon's try and a Gary Munro penalty meant it was 11-8 to the visitors at half time. Into the second half, Ferreira turned sinner to saint, a trademark rumble over the whitewash within 30 seconds of his reintroduction, Munro converting to make it 15-11. Owenson and Munro traded penalties before Nick Stingle sniped over following a line-out drive of at least 35 metres. Munro converted that one, as he did after Lewis Young scored a Lewis Young try, burning the fullback after good set-up play by his twin Gregor. Musselburgh had the last word with a try by Robert Scott, but it was not enough to impact on the outcome. A bonus point win for Jed looked unlikely at half-time, but they showed a huge second-half improvement. Final score here at Riverside Park, it's Jed 32, Musselburgh 21.
I think we kind of started slow first half. In fact, we came out the guns all blazing, scored a try straight away, and then we just went total flat. Let them into the game, they started dominating, and then we went in half time, got a bit of a bollocking, and then we came out and actually turned it on. And I mean, the conditions weren't the best, but we just slowed things down. Probably played not for the crowd as such, because we like to chuck the ball about. We just played some nice tight rugby. Then we spread it, and we managed to come away with 5 points. So it was good.
There's a reason why they've won 3 games this year. I think the half-time couldn't come quick enough for us, to be honest with you. I think we scored a good early try and then got ourselves under a bit of pressure in the scrum. Some crucial decisions came, and we tried to change the picture for the referee by changing props and bringing Big Paulo on. You know, I thought that it was sorted out, but to the yellow card probably was disappointing from our point of view. So half-time couldn't come quick enough. We regrouped, we gathered, and we played with a tempo and a pace that the crowd deserved in the second half, which was important for us. And we got the bonus points, so I mean, it's all good. Against a good Musselburgh team, a different outfit than what you've seen in the last, certainly in the last previous 3 or 4 years.
There was no bonus point for Hawick at Aberdeen Grammar, but they did score 3 tries from Morgan Tate, Matty Carrier and Kirk Ford, who also kicked all 3 conversions and a penalty. It was the Greens' first away win, and coach Matty Douglas was pleased.
Great to get a win on the road, our first away win of the season, and I challenged the players this week. You know, as a coaching team, we challenged them to get a win no matter what and change that mindset away from Mansfield. You know, we've been very strong at home, but away from it's just inaccuracies have cost us. And the day we're dominant first half and second half. You know, we probably haven't turned a lot of that possession in the second half into mere points, and you know, we've not got the bonus point, but at the same time I'll take 4 points away from home at Aberdeen any day of the week. And really happy, and defence was solid as well, and a team on the road, so that, you know, they've answered the questions this week that we put to them. You know, all eyes now lead to Jed next week at Mansfield, which will be another cracking border derby, and you know, we need to get into the right frame of mind next week for that, and welcome them, as you know, they're starting to get on a bit of a roll. So really happy, and hopefully we can keep pushing forward as a squad.
No home win for Selkirk at the hands of league leaders Marr, but they did keep the scoreline down to 19-10. No bonus point either, but a try for captain Ewan McDougall and 2 successful kicks from Scott Clark.
We did well. It was a team performance, something we've probably not put together this season yet. Strong performance where we all stuck together, and the grit and determination came out in the very last minute, you know, when we got our try. But at the same point, you know, tighten up a little bit in a couple of areas. Disappointing not to come away with a bonus point where we possibly could have. You know, defensively we're strong, but they had some good runners and got a couple of small breaks. There's loads of positives to take from that, and we need to take them. We need to build off this and go forward. There was a real determination from the boys, which is good to see. It's good to see the ramp coming up, you know, and starting us to progress forward. You know, we've not had the best of starts to the season with games on, game off. We've not had that consistent start, but at the same point we can't take that as an excuse. We need to look at ourselves and really come out with a bit of grit and determination in these games, and I think, you know, we showed that today. We need to take that game, we need to look at it, and we need to push that on to next week. Next week we play Accies, and again, a difficult side. We can't give them anything, give them an inch and they'll take it. So we need to build off of this game and really push forward to that Accies game and target that as a home win, and really make this place, Philip Paul, a difficult place for anyone to come.
In the other matches in the Tennent's Premiership, Glasgow Hawks just lost to Curry by 14 points to 13, but Edinburgh Accies were triumphant over GHA by 35 points to 12.